What's up, everybody? My name is Ron Empire, and welcome to my channel. Good morning, everybody. Today, we're going to check out SpellForce Conquest of EO, and I have the DLC Children of Nor added to this. Even though this game came out in 2023, the DLC was recently added, I think a couple of months ago, so it's definitely worth checking out. If you're not familiar with this game, it's absolutely amazing. It's very similar to Heroes of Might and Magic, and it's very similar to Endless Legend. Let me read to you the description. On a journey to great magical might, explore and control the lands of EO in this ever-changing turn-based strategy role-playing game. Field armies and heroes in tactical combat, finish hundreds of quests, and gather spells and artifacts to become the most powerful mage of all. Developer is owned by Gravity, publisher is THQ Nordic. And I did a coverage last time playing the tutorials, and then another one where I did the campaign Path of Circle. So today we're going to try a different campaign. Let's check out the settings here. And I've got Super FX Fidelity Resolution off. I don't know if that's good to have on or not. I'm going to leave it off for now. Gamma correction. Vertical sync. Oh, I'm at the bottom of the screen, huh? Visual clutter is on. Disable this option to reduce amount of beauty objects rendered on the world map. To take full effect, a reload of the world map is required. Okay, I don't want to mess with that. I'm gonna leave everything the way it is. I'm gonna scroll up. And this is, screen mode is windowed. Frames per second limit. Well, since I have vertical sync on, it's automatic. If vertical sync is enabled, frames per second limit will be ignored. Okay. And adjust the upscale setting to prefer quality or performance. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do quality. Let's just do quality. And then this one, here are all the language choices. That's really interesting how they have a check mark there. What? Weird, right? Speed up enemies off and able to permanently speed up enemy movement. Show tutorial on. Show tutorial screens while playing. Tutorial screens will only be displayed once unless you use the reset. Okay. Reset the tutorial display of all of them. Yeah, sure, why not? Font scale is fine. Tooltip, grid on, everything's on. True auto resolve. What is this? When active, the display before combat gets rid of fuzziness and displays a detailed view of how auto resolve will affect your opponents. Sure, let's turn that on. Border scrolling is off, because if I move my mouse to the edge, it'll adjust the screen, and that's kind of bad. Game mouse speed. Game hover speed. Alright, let's go with that. Music. Voice is up. Let's go with music down a little bit more. And then that way you'll hear more of the voiceover, right? Yeah, I want voiceover so that way you guys can hear it. And maybe music. Alright, so that should be fine. Apply. Close. And we're not going to continue the campaign from last time. Let's see here. I could load it, right? Yeah, that's my last time. Alright, I'm not going to do that for now. We'll come back to it. Let's start a new campaign. Now, I did do a whole video session on tutorials. And here are the different things that's in there. I think I might have skipped a good chunk of it. Alright, let's go ahead and start new campaign. Oh, no, I know what I did. I did not do this. I actually did the tutorial campaign 1, 2, and 3. So there's a whole video on my YouTube for 1, 2, and 3 in one video. And then I did the main campaign, Path of Circle, in a separate video. Today, let's check out Origins. Now, I believe this and this are the same. It's just one is randomized, right? Choose the shape of your world. It's randomized. Recommended for new players, so that's what I did last time because I was new. This map is handcrafted with randomly placed locations. Okay. Alright, so this one is what? Origins. Now this one might be the DLC that got added. With your tower established and the basics mastered, delve deeper into the mysteries of the Allfire. Well, I don't know about mastering the basics yet, but we'll see. Expand your domain, gather knowledge, and grow stronger. You will find friends in the ranks of the circle or just enemies. Straight into action. Start with everything unlocked and the world at your fingertips. Choose an origin story that determines your starting location and troops. This map is handcrafted with randomly placed locations. This is a long one. That's also long. That's short, right? What is short scenarios? A army arises, a sudden jolt in the Allfire, followed by the ethereal screams of hundreds, rips you away from your work. There, on an stretch of land, new, devoid of life, and cursed by their rival, you sense a dark army assembling. Time sensitive. Once time runs out, the army will march against you. Optional goals. Complete any of the optional goals to claim helpful rewards. Heroes can only be found at Hero Taverns. This map is procedurally generated. Oh, okay. Interesting. So these are scenarios. Well, let's go with Origins. I don't know if I'm ready for this, but we'll find out. Continue. I think last time I did the Necromancer, right? It was actually really fun being the Necro. Because I can craft my army. Be a Necro, an artist of life and death. Harvest souls of the bodies of the fallen to create horde and flood the lands with your servants. You prefer big armies, but will happily sacrifice individual units, right? Yeah. So this is the Alchemist, right? Be an Alchemist, a master of bottled elements, brew potions and concoctions to support your soldiers in combat, summon magical creatures, and control nature itself. You prefer lots of options in combat to overcome the odds with clever use of your resources. Okay. Crafting is Necro, crafting is alchemy, nature and enchantment. Death and death. Earthmaster, guardian. I can create artifacts with this guy, right? Be a demologist. Demonologist. Demonologist, a cultivator of demonic spirits, corrupt the world and its inhabitants, sacrifice to demonic entities and have them possess your armies. You like figuring out crafting combinations and hash long-term plans to unleash their full potential. Okay. Astromancy. Dreamweaving. Enchantment. Okay. Custom mage. Ooh, I can make my own mage, huh? Be whatever you want. Let's go with the Alchemist as a start. I don't think I'm ready to do this yet. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go with the Alchemist. Alright, choose your origin. Years of research into the Shapers have led you deep into the troll-infested region of Nordgate. Now you stand on the brink of uncovering one of the best-kept secrets, but you can survive the dangers of spelunking in these ruins. Okay, this guy is basically a digger. Your love of nature has won you many friends in South Watch, animals and humanoids alike, but now something has awakened and is threatening the well-kept peace of this region. Exiled and hunted. You have chosen a life of seclusion on the West Guard Peak, but when your fellow mages and friends are hunted by the new purity of light, you must rise to their defense. Will your numbers be enough to destroy them, or will you be the first to fall? After years of traveling amongst the orcs of the Ironstorm clan, the chieftain decides to invade Gillishire, but then something happens that forces you to rethink your loyalty. The invader one sounds interesting. Defender the Mountain. As a loyal friend of the dwarves, you have defended them from any threat. Now, the Thane of Windhome begs for your help once again in defeating their corrupted brethren. The Granite Dwarves. The King's Mage. You have spent years in the service of the crown, helping 7 keeps wherever you can. But something evil awaits you in Dark Vale, testing your skill and resilience. Alright, I think that's very cool. I'm gonna go for the King's Mage. So I'm an Alchemist with a King's Mage origin. Alright, and then select an antagonist. How many are there total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 10 is that one. So 4 out of 10. You know what? Let's go with random. All randoms? I don't know. Might be good to know who they are. What are the choices? Alright, you know what? Let's go with random. Alright, we'll go with random opponents. Choose your difficulty. This choice cannot be changed later in the game. For players who want to familiarize themselves with the game, recommended for your first playthrough. Let's go with Explorer. Yeah, let's go with Explorer. Story mode is easy, right? Yeah, let's just go with Explorer. I don't want to tweak any of this. Alright, what else? These are my choices, right? Randomize spell research. Randomize the spells available on each spell pages of any major magic school. This makes research more dynamic, and you'll have earlier access to powerful spells if you can afford them. Sure. I think it's on, right? Wait. When I click on this, that means it's enabled. I think. They really should have a way, because sometimes... Okay, so the way these UI works is that usually when you click on it, the label is actually what is on. And then when you click on it, it's the label that you want, which is off. So I don't actually know which is which, right? This could just be like, click to enable, but then you have no clue whether it is enabled or not. It could just be the reverse of what I just said. There's no visual indication of on or off. Right? What they need to do is have something like this. Right? Randomize spell research. Checkbox or not checkbox. Like, what is this? This is the worst interface idea ever. Now this here is very clear. Right? Oh wait, here we go. Ah, you see that? You see that? That's... Oh my god. It's basically this, but we were scrolled off the screen. Alright, so now this makes more sense. You got a checkbox. And so when the button is enable, that means it's actually... When the button is disabled, it's actually enabled. What does this one say? Become the manufacturing powerhouse you always wanted to be. A few weeks into the game, you will be given the opportunity to purchase an additional crafting profession. Attention, this will make your game a lot easier. Second, crafting profession. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so everything is enabled, right? Okay, and these are the hero choices. And the story is Invasion of the Demon Lords. Oh, okay. So the origin is actually different every time. Oh, okay. So it is actually different every time, depending on who you pick. Okay. Fair. That makes the game very replayable. Alright, so press any key to continue. You have spent years in the service of the Crown, forming a deep bond with the people of 7 keeps, and proving your worth more than once. Now a royal messenger has come to your tower with a scroll bearing the king's personal seal. Great Mage, the king entrusts you with a task of the utmost importance. Have you ever been to Dark Vale? I might have been. Why? Dark Vale lies cloaked in shadow. Its heart, Castle Meldic, has always been a bastion of despair. The messenger raises the scroll in their hand and begins to read out loud. By order of the Crown, you must bring down Castle Meldic and return light to this forsaken land by wit, by force, or any means necessary. It will be done. They roll up the large parchment again and hold it out to you with a reverent look. Take these royal orders as proof of your charge, and know that a great reward awaits should you succeed. King's orders. Quest item, right? Okay. Okay, welcome to SpellForce Conquest of EO, Great Mage. You can disable tutorials in the options menu and can also revisit them in the tutorials section of the menu. Oh, okay. Pan the camera using the WSD buttons. Zoom using the middle mouse wheel. The camera can also be moved by holding down the left mouse button and moving the mouse. Continue. Select any unit or location by left-clicking on it. To deselect something, left-click anywhere outside the selected object. Okay. Free the castle. That's my main task. Toggle location incomes. Huh. Alright, what's funny is I think these icons are from the Unity store because this game is made in Unity. Oh shit. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked on that guy moving. Shit. That was a mistake. Yeah, I think that icon is the same as Prosperous Settlement or something? It's the icon that gives you +1 resolve in Against the Storm for every 2 chests that you open. Your master's grimoire is a source of constant discovery and mystical knowledge. There are many pages in it, each belonging to a certain school of magic. You can select unknown spells or secrets to research and cast spells directly from its page. Once you have mastered them, explore the world and grow your knowledge to uncover new pages. Got it. Grimoire navigation. Use the bookmarks at the bottom to navigate between pages quickly. Got it. This is the bookmark down here, right? Okay, the first page is my main. That is me. These next ones are generic ones, right? That everyone gets. Yeah, those are generics. That's the nature one, and that's the enchantment. Those are the extra thingies that I know. But the purple stars are, I think, everybody, no matter which hero you choose, they all get the purples. And then what's this one? Blueprints for the room. Okay. Let's start with... Do I already know this one or no? To cast a spell, you must select it from your grimoire and amass the required mana to pay its cost, which might take several turns. Each day, you automatically invest mana towards completing the spell. This investment is limited by your mastery, which limits how much mana you can spend on on spell casting each day. Once it is ready, the indicator on the left of your screen will flash, and you will be able to cast the spells. Right, okay. So, the idea here is I've got the spell book. I can choose... This is like my, my prep. Or my, I guess, a setup or whatever, right? So I can prep the spell... Prepare, I guess, is preparing the spell. And it will take 3 turns because I am generating 5 mana per turn. And I think I already put in the 5 when I started that, right? So today, I think 5 was already invested when I did that. I think if I cancel out of this... Oh, no, sorry, I have 0 progress on it, right? Progress is 0 out of 18. It will be finished in 3 turns, so I did not put anything in there yet. But I am generating 5 per day. I'm getting 6 gold. My mastery is 8. That might be why I'm finishing it in 3 days instead of 4, because of my mastery. Mana required to keep this spell running. Okay, so there is an upkeep. So if once I get that prepped and charged, I still have to pay 1 per day, or per turn, to keep it prepped. I can choose something else, right? Corrode the armor of all units in the target. The research means I do not have that spell yet. And by researching, I believe the mana is contributed to that. Okay, there's this thing called All Fire. Okay, I'll have to click on that later. There's a way to... Oh yeah, All Fire Flow. And I'll show you that in a second. How you can distribute your resources. Or your All Fire. Alright, this one allows me to levitate my town. Or my castle. And then... I think I already clicked on the research button already, right? Something is being researched. Oh, when I clicked on it, it automatically gave it to me because I think I already invested in the points. What else do I have that's not researched? Alright, let's go ahead and do the aids. Okay, to research a spell or secret from your grimoire, simply select the research button below its entry. The process will take time based on your research and may require you to accomplish certain actions or spend ingredients to support your study. Okay, so continue. And this one is progress is 0 out of 16. Finishes. Okay, so there's research points. I'm also generating 5 research from All Fire distribution. Okay. Let's close out of this. And let's take a look at the All Fire distribution. This screen shows your flow of All Fire based on your access to it. You can distribute your power between mana used to cast spells, research needed to uncover spells and secrets, and mastery, which drives the growth of your domain and power. To change the flow of All Fire, grab the golden indicator and move it around the triangle. Okay. So this right here, this one right here, allows me to distribute my All Fire. The flux of All Fire you receive each turn converted into other resources, right? So I can go this way to add more. At the top you can see this. I'm increasing my mana flow. Limits the mana you can spend each turn on spells. Invest points in proficiency to increase your mastery level. Okay. So 9 more of the mastery. So let's go with... Go with 1. And then my mana flow. Let's go with that. So I'm increasing proficiency a little bit. That's fine. And then my tower. This is an overview of your tower's floors and rooms. You can invest resources to build a variety of rooms in empty spaces or demolish existing rooms. As you progress, new room blueprints and floors will become available. Okay. Most rooms in your tower can be improved by adding extensions. These can improve certain aspects of a room or your tower and can be replaced at any time with a different one. Select a built room that has extension slots to open the crafting screen for extensions. Okay. Tower level. As your power grows, so does your tower. By increasing your mastery, you can upgrade your tower and add new floors and space for additional apprentices. Manipulate the all-fire flow to ensure you invest in this progress. Alright, this is level 1 of my tower. I can build another room. The alchemy lab is automatically included because I selected that particular hero. The Alchemist hero. I think last time I had the Necro hero, or the Necro building. Alright, so this is the list of room blueprints you can currently build in your tower. Rooms require several turns to be built and increase the building cost for each subsequent room of the same type. Certain rooms can only be built once. Okay. I think we're going to want to get the workshop, right? Tools, devices, and containers to facilitate magical crafting of any kind. I will get extra gold per day if I choose that. I don't have the mana stocked up yet to build this, but that will increase my research. I'm gonna go with this one. What's this one do? Train and house goblins can be extended with the defensive add-ons. Up to 3 gold free unit upkeep enables hiring of goblins, goblin brawlers, archers, shamans, and muck-a-muck. Go with that one first. Yeah, I don't have enough gold. Gold is used for a lot of things. Okay, so if I get to 10, I will level up. Okay, close. What does this one do? Inventory. This is your tower's vault. Here you can see all the materials and items available to you. You can sell unwanted items for gold and unwanted souls for mana. You can either drag and drop an item with your left mouse button on the market area on the left, or right-click an item to sell it immediately, okay? Alright, so these are ingredients that's in the game that's used for crafting various things. The crafting system is quite interesting and complicated. We'll get to that in a little bit. Unit hiring. Hire units from this screen. The higher a unit's tier, the stronger that unit is, but the longer the process will take, and the higher the upkeep cost will be afterwards. Expand the list of available units by capturing locations on the strategic map or building tower rooms. Okay. And this one is... I don't want to hire soldier right now. It does require upkeep. Alright, and what about this one? And that is my bread and butter. This is your alchemy lab. Here you can brew a broad variety of consumable items, such as potions and bombs to be used by your troops in combat. Okay. Continue. Alchemy has a dedicated slot for a catalyst. I believe that's the middle? Or sorry, no, the top. Top right here. This is the catalyst. The use of such an item is optional, but can greatly boost your alchemical formula. Weaker alchemical recipes also produce 2 items at once, allowing for a greater yield. Okay. Crafting works by investing ingredients that contains essence to reach thresholds. The essence are elemental, arcane, life, and death. A threshold is reached when you combine 3, 6, or 9 essence of the same element. You can either drag an item into a slot with the left mouse button, or quick slot it by right-clicking on the item. Okay. All right. So if I want to create something here, I need to get the colors required. So for example, like this requires 3. That will fulfill this. Once a valid recipe is displayed, confirm the process with the craft button at the bottom of the screen. The duration tells you how many turns it will take to finish the process. And that one will give me a bomb. Once you reach the first threshold, you will be able to craft your first recipe. Take that off. Right click, right? For example, if I want this one, I did not complete it, so I have to add this one. So that it basically can create the bomb, because I got 3 of the orange dots now total. And then I'm used to playing that Necromancer. I don't think I have to mess with life and death. That was for crafting the units. And I don't have enough to add anything else. I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. I could do another one, right? That becomes something else. So I get, what? Drink potion of fire breathing. 28 damage to enemy units in a 3 tile in front of the units. Can't apply burning. Alright, well we don't want to do that right now. Not mess with it. I believe the green icon is the catalyst, right? So that could technically create something as well. No valid recipe with the catalyst. Interesting. That's the bomb, but I get a catalyst. Doubles the amount of potion gained through alchemy, but lowers all essence by 1. Oh, okay. That's why I wasn't able to get this, because that was lowered by 1. And I think you can't get lower than 1. There's no zeros. Alright, well I don't want to craft anything at the moment. Let's go ahead and go back. And then what else? Faction promotion. Those are information tabs. I have 2 stacks, which is this guy and this guy. And I have 1 hero. Where's the hero? Oh, he's in that stack right there. Okay. And then let your apprentice build your lodge, spreading your domain and reviving them should they fall in battle. The previous placed lodge will be destroyed. Okay. And then what else? What am I looking at here? This is my main city, right? And what is this? This is a location that provides you with resources when inside your domain, or affects a stack when the stack enters its hex. Some locations have boons you can collect that recharge on a weekly basis. Got it. This is a stack. Stacks can contain several units, but are limited to only 1 apprentice or hero. Use stacks to explore the world, battle enemy stacks, and resolve adventures. Clicking left on a unit's portrait in the stack panel will display its abilities. Okay. Select a stack and move the cursor over the hex you want to move to. A path is shown displaying which route the stack will take and how far it will move in your turn. Each unit has limited number of movement points each turn, and some hexes require more points to move through. Left click to move the selected stack to the target location. Okay. Do I have Discord mods? I do not. Why? Are we getting spams? If there's somebody spamming you from my Discord, let me know so I can ban him. I'll occasionally get some random spammers. I mean, the only mod I have, which he's not very active on my Discord, he set up my Discord for me. He's the one that creates a lot of the channels for me. But, as I said, he's not very active. If you're talking about mod as in moderators, or you're talking about mods as in bots that will handle things. Alright, this is 8 movement points, right? And that's outside my kingdom. My castle's right here, right? Owned by me. And what is this over here? Page update. Units available for hire. I don't want to hire anybody right now. Toggle Hex Grid. A Hex Grid on is fine. Harvestable locations. Okay, my income right now is... Apparently that's in my income, huh? Yeah, apparently that's an income. Is it? What's this one? Why? How do I uncheck you? Ah, shit. Okay, left click on anywhere. This location is within your domain, but either occupied by an enemy or owned by someone else. You cannot collect resources from it while conflicted. Conquer it with your units to reclaim it. Okay. What is that? What's the feathers? Landmark adds 3 hiring slots and enables hiring of keepers when inside your domain. Control of this location isn't conflicted. Or is conflicted. Okay. Can I add another guy? I forgot how to merge somebody. This is the unit screen, which provides detailed information on selected units. On the right are the unit's active and passive abilities. On the left is the unit's display, is the current level and experience bar. Once a unit has gained enough experience, you can also level it up here. Okay. Right. Here. Is there a way to merge this guy? To transfer him into this? There's gotta be a way to merge him. Sleeve and wait. Forgot what the command is to transfer a unit to another unit. Or another group. What's this button? The back button, right? Unknown position. What does that one do? Nope, not it. Yeah, I don't know how to merge. Fire the unit. Level. Let's just cycle through all of them. Awaiting orders. Damn it, I forgot how to do it. Alright, let's see if I can conquer this. Right click, right? The Seat of Kings, a legendary site from the age of the Hibernian Empire. This is where the kings of the Highmark are traditionally crowned. It is said that the guardians themselves bless their reign here. No one is allowed to enter without permission of the king. You will need to be held in the highest regard by 7 keeps to gain an entrance, and only the king personally can grant you access. We will return one day. Alright, so I cannot gain rewards from that. In conflict, but it's not a conflict that I have to worry about. I have no more movement points. Exploring the mine you found. I have 4 more points left, right? Is this? Active spells? Okay. I only have like 4 units, or 4 turns left. I think the 5 means I've already collected that day. Once you have completed all your actions, press the end turn button in the bottom right of your screen to end your turn. Got it? Is there anything else I can do here? No, let's go ahead and end turn. Alright, you. Different units within your stack can have different movement modes. Allow them to travel further or even access to otherwise impassable terrain. A stack must contain only units with the same movement mode to profit from its effects. Stacks that contain several units can be split. To split a stack, select units you want to split off via the movement point button below their portrait. Oh, that's how you do it. Now you tell me. Move the selected units onto a new hex to create a separate stack. The original stack will remain in place. Select one or more units by left-clicking on the movement point button below their portrait. When all units are selected, right-click on another position to split the stack, okay? Okay. Into this guy, right? Wait, oh. I guess left click. A unit in the stack is unable to harvest or mine. Move to suitable location and use skill from the stack action bar to initiate yielding ingredients. Harvesting and mining takes several turns, and moving the harvesting unit off the location will stop the process. I see. Are you harvesting? Oh, he's not harvesting. He's not harvesting. Okay. In the local tavern, you see a drunkard sitting alone. From time to time, he grabs at a passing patron, trying to tell them something in slurred words. Every time, he is sworn at or given a harsh look, and his words are always ignored. "I'm no dimwit," he shouts suddenly. "I know what I heard. The tower wept. Tell me what you heard. You should go. You're making people uncomfortable." "I was in the woods hunting, and then I saw the ruins. People say a lord lived there hundreds of years ago. His son loved another man, and he trapped them there. They say he's locked them in the highest tower, and they was never seen again. I swear to guardians, I thought it was a fairy tale, but it's real. I saw the tower, I heard his cries for help, and I only turned away for the second, and then the ruin was gone." A vanishing ruin. You need some help. Interesting. We'll keep an eye out for ruins. I got resources from the tavern. Let's see here. You selected a tile containing a stack and location. You can toggle between them by selecting the tile again. Alright, turns out I couldn't merge the two, probably because I can only merge one unit. Because there was only one available slot. I think that might be why. There you go. Okay. Can I harvest that? Maybe I can't. Okay. Okay, I can move one step at a time. Nice. I got extra research points. Okay. That is what? Spring cleaning? Go there. What is this icon? Let your apprentice build a lodge. Spreading your domain and reviving them should they fall in battle. The previous placed lodge will be destroyed. Okay. I should probably put a domain here, right? So I can get some of that. I have 0 movement points. Why can't I move there? Base move costs 2. Oh. That's why. Takes me 2 movement points. Alright, that's fine. Hostile guards. This is an enemy stack. Having taken a location of value, they will guard the surrounding area and fight anyone who dares to come close. Okay. That's fine. He is 54, 54. Alright, well let's continue then. Alright, my research is done, right? What's the wisp for again? What does the wisp do? Summon a group of wisps. They are fast scouts that can meld and artifice. Meld with all fire nodes. Right, okay. I believe that's an all fire node. That is an all fire node. Okay. Casting ready. Your spell is fully charged and ready to be cast. There's no pressure to cast it instantly, and you can keep a spell ready as long as you like. However, only one spell can be cast and be kept ready at a time. You can also cancel it and get your mana fully refunded, but have to begin the casting anew. Or the preparation period. Okay. Where is the... That's my list of stacks. Go there. You enter a small town where the homes are little more than hovels. Only one building stands out. A full 3 stories high with whitewashed walls. Without a doubt, this is the home of a noble family. A notice is hung on the elegant fence. The lady will reward anyone brave enough to clear her home of Dark Vale's undead. For more information, come inside. Come inside. That could be quite a sum. Let's go inside. Yeah, let's go there. You find yourself in a spacious hallway, double doors leading left and right. A young boy in servant's clothes approaches you. Have you come to clear the house? You sure look capable. The lady is offering a cassette of gold to anyone. Casket, right? No, it's cassette. Cassette of gold to anyone successful. He indicates a large wooden box ornamented with iron. Agreeable, we'll do it. Demand half up front. It's kind of weird when the they shouldn't say this will end the adventure. It should say this will end the dialogue. I got confused the first time I roll over, got that tooltip as a rollover. It doesn't end the actual adventure itself, it just ends the dialogue of this pop-up event. Alright, spring cleaning, right? So the adventure is still there. You see how that little tooltip was confusing? Summon a group of wisps. They are fast scouts that can meld with all fire nodes. Got it. Have to be right click, I think. Many spells you cast require constant mana upkeep. You can access a list of those by selecting the active spells tab in the top left corner. There you can also abort spells if they aren't useful anymore, or you want to save their cost. Continue. Is that? I don't think that's continuing any upkeep. Oh, it still exists. The upkeep is after you've cast it. A unit in the stack is able to meld with all fire nodes. To initiate a meld, move the unit onto the all fire node and use the skill from the stack action bar. Melding takes several turns, and moving the melding unit off the location will stop the process. Okay. Oh, there's a wolf there too. Oh, I can't move it. Oh, he's got 0 movement. I just need to generate some money. Transmute. What spells? I need I need a minion that is able to tell one plant from another. I need a primordial location within my domain to study it. I see. Alright. Let's go with that. Next turn, right? Oh, that's my active spells. Seven turns. Exploring the fairy grass, you find blah blah blah. Alright, let's go ahead and end turn. Oh, I need to select a research. Sure. I have no real spells that I care about right now. Ugh, maybe aid? There's no upkeep, right? Go with that. And that way I'll have that prepped. Okay. I need to take this guy. Clear out the wolf. Combat preview. So this combat preview is shown prior to a fight. You can see the enemy's stacked strength compared to your own, and the predicted outcome of using auto-resolve. At the bottom of the screen, you can choose a fight, auto-resolve, or abort. When being attacked, you can also choose to retreat, which will cause your units some damage before running away. The enemies may still come after them to attack again, okay? A good ballpark indicator to compare stacks to each other is to look at their stack power. The bigger the difference, the more likely a victory without losses. Note that individual units' special strength and weaknesses are not covered by this. Okay. This battle has an enchantment active that influences the battlefield. Hover over the enchantment icon to find out more about how it will affect the upcoming battle. Where's that? Enchantments. All units are affected by focus leak until end of turn. Focus leak is unit loses focus at the start of the turn. I'm okay with auto resolve. After a battle, your surviving unit gain loot and experience based on the enemies they have defeated. Cool. And some people leveled up, right? And I gained some undiscovered factions, happiness. Let's click on that and upgrade. Alright, unit leveling. Whenever a unit receives enough experience to level, you can choose one out of several random upgrades. Depending on the unit's type and race, the possible upgrades vary. Every few cycles, a major upgrade can be chosen. Alright, so it is random, by the way. Willpower. Research affinity. Does that mean... I think that unit just gives me free research per day, right? It's not a bad deal. Willpower does what? What's his willpower? That's this right here, right? Resistance against white and death damage or spells. Each point reduces received damage by 1. The current value changes based on how well the battle is going and affects the unit's fighting power. Okay. Do I want any of that? At 0% a unit becomes routed and will flee. So at 0% willpower, they'll flee, right? The unit becomes broken at 33%. And they're currently at 9, right? If I add 1 more willpower, or 2? Wait, 1 more willpower, that becomes 10. Well, let's go with research. I think that might be fine. And now we have research 6 per day. Nice. And then level up. Gain 2 damage when retaliating. Ooh, that's not bad. Counterattacks. Ooh, that's not bad either. He gets health, right? I'm gonna go with the damage. Armor against melee attacks. Ooh. Unit always deals maximum damage. Ooh, that's not bad either. Maximum damage is 3, right? Interesting. 1 to 3, but if they're always doing maximum damage, that means it's a guaranteed 3 points. Which is actually pretty good. Go with this one. Guaranteed. No dice rolling. Close. And then we go over here. Heroic victory. I'll take it, right? Auto resolve. Yeah. Gain some faction. Faction points. Or faction relationships with somebody. And then these guys. My all-fire. Your unit is now on a location it can meld with. Execute the meld using the skill on your stack's action bar. Melding takes several turns to finish, and losing or moving the melding unit will stop the progress. Got it. That's Mind Meld. And Vulcans. You have a wounded unit in the stack. Mortal and fantastic units regenerate a small percentage of their health each day, while undead have to find more creative ways. Move units into building or cast spells to aid them, or aid with their regeneration. Alright. That's what this is for. Alright, that guy's got 0. Nice, got more mana. What's this say? Waiting. What is that icon? No. He's got 3 movement points left. Oh shit. He doesn't look. Oh my god, it's terrible. Alright, I don't have enough points, right? I can go there maybe. That's it. Oh, it's this guy, right? Didn't heal enough. Alright, consumes 9. Alright, I can't do anything else. Ta-da! Sevens, right? Well, I don't need that. There's nothing else I can do. No. Like, what can I do? I can't remember. Let's see here. Let's take a look at our spellbook. We've got Aid. Corrode the armor of of all units and target stack, lowering their physical defense. Okay. Transmutation. Masters of the craft have long known the transmutation of pure metals into magical essence and vice versa can be achieved, I bet with a costly process. Oh. Lets me change resources that I don't have. Or into the ones I don't have. Interesting. What else? I don't think I have a lot of choices here, huh? Yeah. Levitate tower? That might be useful. I'm gonna take that one. Because we might want to move our tower to some other location. Because obviously, this is not helping us right here. That is not part of our kingdom. It says it's conflicted. Uh-huh. What else can I do? Okay, that one is generating me the melding. That guy has got 7 turns. And that we've already uncovered. How many? We got 25 gold. Let's see if we can upgrade anything. Oops, not that one. Under construction, right? Nope, can't do it. Don't have enough. Close. Crafting recipes. On the left, you can browse the crafting recipes you have discovered so far. There are many to find, so keep experimenting. Alright, that's gonna be tricky. That gives me a beer, right? Consume to use drink Phenon beer skill in battle. Apply Phenon beer to a allied unit in range. I don't want to craft anything right now. At least I'm learning recipes without having to actually craft it. Which is very nice. That's a catalyst, right? That guy is out of movement points. Got 7. Go here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. The left click and right click is kind of wonky in my opinion because I'm not used to it. I think that's all I got, right? Alright, let's continue. Workshop's done. I should be getting gold per minute now. Nice. And the all fire's done. And that gets me this in my chamber, right? So that means I get crystals. Very useful. I think I just need to defend. Let's put the guy over here. Wait, what? No. No, right. Where's the wisp? Oh, the wisp is gone. Oh, right. It got consumed in there. I was like looking for the wisp. That is 7. That's 7. Okay. I can attack that guy. And then attack that guy. Oh no, that is my guy. Never mind. This guy's how strong? There's an alpha or something underneath it too. Oh, I can't move anymore. Oh, that's in my domain, right? What does that give me? This is a harvestable plant or ore. Move a unit that is able to harvest or mine, for example, workers, onto it. Extract valuable resources. Harvesting takes time. Sorry, takes turns. And moving your unit off the location will stop the process. Alright, got it. I need more units on the board. This exploration is going really slow. He's done on his turns. He's done on his turns. Yeah, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. While breaking your fast for the day, the hushed voices of your servants catch your attention. You only manage to pick up a few fragmented words. Tragic death, purple lips, the whole family. What is that whispering about? What is this whispering about? One of them steps forward, wrinkling their hands. There has been a murder. Oh no. Grand Mage. Several nobles were found dead in their homes. Their lips and tips were discolored. It must have been a curse. Nonsense, another servant huffs. Some coward poisoned them, that's what. The bickering continues, fading into the background as you mull over this troubling news. I wonder who is responsible. Oh boy. Who's responsible? We win, right? Auto resolve. Oh my god, barely. Barely. Right, you get heals, right? And then you level up. Melee damage. Or defense. Go with some melee damage. I feel like I need defense, because every time these auto-resolve kicks in, it would be a good idea to stay alive. I need to figure out how to increase my damage other ways. Hang on, let's see, what's this guy's level up ability? This guy's got health, right? Health and defense. This guy's got what? Extra speed and resistance. Alright, so the speed is useful if I ever want to manually resolve something and do the battle myself. But having this resistance might be better. I'll take the resistance. This guy, I'll probably have defense. This guy, I'll have more damage. This guy, armor, speed, and health. Well, the speed is only as fast. Well, speed is useful in battle. But outside of the battle, speed is only limited by the slowest unit for travel. Armor is usually good. Alright, I need more heals. Captain, we need more heals. That guy's definitely need heals. We got 6 units left, right? Alright, I'm gonna go over... Oh, I can harvest. Never mind. I'll harvest. I'll just stay there. I wish this guy could harvest. What I can do is bring him over here. And, swap the people over. And then this is my main castle, right? What does this do? Explore the site for ores. The number of turns until this location's resource runs out. Okay, I'm actually harvesting that one. Okay. A place where rumors spread and legends are born. This units here regenerates health daily. Enables hiring of soldiers when inside your domain. I can hire new units there. It is your home and study where trained troops will appear in your magical zone of influence called domain emits from. Should your tower ever be taken by enemies, your career as a mage is over. A mage's domain, indicated by the colored border, collects resources and effects from buildings as well as influencing the combat abilities of friendly and enemy stacks within it. Most buildings deplete after a while when inside a domain. A mage's domain grows with their tower level. Okay, so my tower parked right there is draining the gold chest. At some point when the gold chest depletes, I need to think about moving my tower to a different location. Hence why I'm researching tower levitation. Continue. And then my tower level. I need to get more power. Let's see if I can adjust my all fire flow here. I need 2 more points, right? Kind of creepy sound. Alright, so more in the research. So I can get that tower flowing. And this is my inventory. Do I want to start hiring some dude? Yeah, I should probably start hiring some guy. The upkeep is 2 gold. You can only do so much at once. Your crafting and hiring slots are limited. They are displayed below your resource bar at the top of the screen and tell you how many turns crafting and hiring will take. You can increase their numbers by having certain locations within your domain or by adding rooms to your tower. Click with the left or right on one of the slots to cancel the crafting or hiring process. Continue. You have no free hiring slots available. Because I already have 1 going right now. Yeah, alright. So I already have 1, right? Do you really want to cancel this process? No, right? Yeah, alright. And then the left is my crafting slot. I have 2 crafting slots. Do I want to craft anything? Yeah, I'm usually not sure what I want for potions. I rarely use potions. I don't know why I picked the Alchemist. I think the Necromancer is very cool. Alright, what was the other combos? I don't know a lot of combos. My combo wombos. What does this one do? Apply mind-numbing elixir to an allied unit in range. Temporarily grants immune to psychology. This unit is not affected by any changes to willpower. Additionally, it is immune to all afflictions targeting their mind, like feat or mind control. This is terrible. These potions are crap. This one might be okay. That one is what? 18 damage. Okay, a bomb is not terribly bad. A bomb is not terribly bad. What is the catalyst? Put that here, see what the catalyst says. Doesn't say what the catalyst does. It doesn't say. I could have sworn it said something else. That one actually says something, right? The catalyst on that one. Or no, what is that? It's already a potion, right? It's already a potion. Removes burning. Oh, okay. That's... okay. The catalyst is... what does the catalyst do again? I think it gets me extra shit. Doubles the amount of potion gained through alchemy, but lowers all essence by 1. Oh, it actually increases that if I use it as a catalyst. Huh. And I get 2? Wait, what's the difference? What's the difference? Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. Mind-numbing elixir. Can I get another one? Illusionary distraction. What does this do? Removes guard stance from each enemy unit in the radius around a position in 5 range. Guard stance. the hell's the guard stance do? I'm gonna hold shift. Alt. I don't know what the guard is. What is guard? I wish there was like a hot, whatever, a hotkey that I can hold to read what guard means. I don't know. I don't want to apply it. I don't know what a catalyst does for my thing. I missed it at the beginning of the game. Keep ingredients. If enabled, ingredients remain in the crafting slot after crafting if more of the items are available. Okay. Here, tutorial. I'm looking for the word catalyst. Not in here. Alchemy has a dedicated slot for a catalyst. The use of such an item is optional, but it can greatly boost your alchemical formula. Weaker alchemical recipes also produce 2 items at once, allowing for a greater yield. Okay, maybe just an increase in yield. That's done, right? Alright, I can't do anything else. End turn. Oh shit! Do I win? Oh, I do win, huh? I think I do win, right? You win without losses. Oh my god, that was close. Continue. Week of the Onner's creation is filled with renewed energy, strengthening the creation of mana. Faction promotions, plus 5 mana per day. Cities and shops have new inventory. Cool. Whenever a new week dawns, it brings changes to the world. A new random effect will impact all beings, while the previous one disappears. Additionally, all cities and shops will have new inventory. So it's kind of like in Endless Legend, right? Where things change. As the moon grows, so does the land's bounty, promising a fruitful harvest. All units gain gathering boost. Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, before I do that, take a look at our units. Like I could use more heals. Those guys could level, right? More health? Oh, the ability to harvest. More health? Obviously. Oh, he gets to upgrade again. Oh, wow, look at that. Damage, right? Find more loot. Ooh. Find more loot. I don't know. Damage or more loot? Damage. Resistance? Armor and damage. Oh yeah, armor and damage. Why wouldn't I go armor and damage? Armor? Willpower. What's my willpower? Armor. Okay, that's, what is this? 100, 345. 154. I think what I could do is... I could merge it, right? Oh, they're all... Oh shit, they're all full. Okay, that's fine. Man, that's such weak sauce, huh? This spell needs to level up. How do I get more of this? I need to level that spell up. My regenerations per day, it's kind of shitty. Okay. I need to get an all fire too. So you know what? Let me switch. Because if I put an all fire on this, I can generate more. And how's my tower? Troop quarters? What does troop quarters do? Train and house goblins can be extended with defensive add-ons. Use 3 gold to free unit upkeep. Up to 3 free unit upkeep. Oh. Enables hiring of goblin. You know what? Let's go with the troop quarters. So then that reduces my gold by 3. It's essentially the same as this. I probably should have done the troop quarters first. The extra crafting slot does nothing for me. Yeah, because this basically gives me a discount of 3, which is essentially the same thing as adding 3 per day. But at least I get the option to hire more units. Yeah, let's go with that for now. And then why is my proficiency? Oh, I need more. There. I need 5, right? 2 more turns till I get the mastery up. Yeah, let's do that. And that's it, right? End turn. I don't think I get anything off of this, right? I'm pretty sure I don't get anything off of this. What is this? Yeah, I can't hire keepers. So that means that is not part of my... That is not part of my domain, technically. I don't get anything from it. The only thing I'm getting is the ability to hire a guard post. And then draining this gold over here. Most resource locations are finite and depletes over time when inside your domain. Make sure you always scout ahead of time for other good spot to spread out to or achieve control over some rare non-depletable locations. So yeah, I need to start flying my castle somewhere else as soon as this is done. Or inch towards this. And this. That gets me gold and it gets me defense, right? What does this say? It doesn't say. I think that's what it does, like 5 per turn or something like that. Yeah. Okay, Where should I move to? Visiting units will be able to harvest. Sorry, be able to fly for a short time. Oh, fly, huh? Yeah, we're going towards this. Nice. Oh, nice. Gold. I love gold. One location will deplete soon. Yep, alright, I already know that. Once that's gone, I need to find a better spot. Is this depletable or no? I don't know if that is depletable or finite or infinite. The inn might be infinite. I might park my castle here. Get whatever's in this range, right? It's kind of interesting. Your castle can be moved. And this guy's got 2 more turns, right? Alright, that's fine. End turn. Okay. Congratulations! By mastering your magic, you have attained the title of Master Mage. Your power has increased, and your tower has become bigger. Bigger's better, right, guys? Domain radius has increased. It's thicker, too, right? Wider. My domain is wider. Apprentice slot is increased. Tower rooms. Oh, nice. Oh. With a growing tower, your apprentice cap increases. It has extra girth. You should divert some scouting towards finding one of the rare arcane academies spread throughout the lands. Only there will you be able to choose another pupil. Alright, so I need to get another apprentice. New Padawan. Oh, it's gotta be right click, or left click, right click, right click. Alright, so now, let's levitate. We're gonna need to levitate. 4 turns, huh? My mage is now level... Next level is level 25. My Allsparks. This, for some reason, is not updated. Yeah, it's not updated. I think there's a bug here. Because we should be 10 already on this bar. It says 9 out of 10 still. We should probably go more mana, right? Take a look at the research. What can I research? Missile resistance. A magical shield appears in front of the spell's target, protecting it against most types of missiles. Okay. I need a minion that is able to tell me one plant from another. I need a primordial location within my domain to study it. I marvel how beasts from packs to hunt their prey. Such efficiency, such intuitive bonds. I wonder, can these instincts be bottled? I have control over 5 beasts. I don't know where the primordial location is. What else can I research, guys? Summoning enchanted wisp. The tower's levitating, right? Build a crystal chamber in your tower to upgrade this spell. Transmutation. Invest in 20 research points. Sure. Those are the only two choices I have for research. Okay. And then we need to research a spell to levitate the tower. This guy just got summoned. We're gonna go towards the All-Fire. The All-Spark. What's it say? New research missile available. Don't care. Flying Spire milestone crafted. Okay. Something that's depleting soon. Power upgrade. Levitating milestone completed. Yep, got it. And you. You. Change your mind. This is where we need to be, right? You are a level army owned by the light. Or the light! And then you're waiting to harvest, right? Nothing else I can do, right? This guy is... Oh, 2 more turns till I get a soldier. And this is who? This is one of the Fiara's cities. Cities offer a range of shops and hiring opportunities, as well as adventures. To unlock these facilities, you must research a certain reputation level. Sorry, reach a certain reputation level within a city. Or sorry, with a city. Earn reputation by ridding the city's surroundings regions of monsters and by completing the adventures offered by it. Certain spells and decisions may also raise or lower your reputation, which is displayed above the city's banner. The capital of the Highmark, melting pot of several races guarded by the 7 towers. Hey, Grim Shifter, thank you for hanging out. You can trade here, you can hire new units here. I have to bring a unit to that spot, right? Alright, so I gotta raise the reputation a little bit. And I need to go over here to get a new apprentice. And this right here gets me lots of crystals, right? Alright, that's all I can do right now. Let's go ahead and end turn. Wait, can I build a... Oh, yeah, my tower's upgraded, right? Aha, I gotta study. I can increase research per day, right? Let's build a study. We're gonna study. Alright, I think that's all I can do this turn. Go ahead and end it. Harvesting the primordial forest grants you infused bark, nice. Plant sap and experience, nice. Oh shit, I should have added more units to that spot, guys. You have expanded upon your knowledge. Built up your tower. Uncovered secrets of old. And your rise is still far from over. Word of your accomplishments has reached the circle. And they resent your growing power. I will be prepared. Come what may. The circle, huh? Sounds creepy. Sounds like a horror movie. The circle. The circle. I think it's the only thing I can research now, right? I need a primordial location. Conjure back the great force of old, when all of Thea was untamed wilderness. The memory still lives in you. Lives in the the roots of the trees in the deep woods. Creates a primordial forest, a magical plant used by other nature spells on a force hex surrounded by empty forces hex. Okay. And that is what? I need a minion that is able to tell one plant from another. I need a primordial location within a domain to study it. Those are my 2 requirements to progress this milestone, right? Oh, okay, the first milestone is I need the thingy. The second milestone is I need the location. That's what it is. Alright. And then here, what is this? I have the choice of Word of Recall, Summoning, Transmutation, Masters of the Craft, long known, Pure Metal to Magical Essence, blah blah blah, versus blah blah blah. Okay. All your minions to your side instantly, tugging on the magical bond that connects to you all. Ooh. Is this during battle, or no, this is world map, right? And a magical shield appears in front of the spell's target, protecting against most types of missiles. Huh. I mean, this scope will go by fast. Right, because this is only 40 points. Magical bond. And missiles. Let's go with the missiles. Magic missiles. Okay. Oh. I thought there was a all fire or all something there. All fire, right? Huh, interesting. I must have harvested the all fire. Let's go towards this over here. Oh, I didn't need this spring dude here, huh? He's just a scout. Is there an auto? Execute save path? What the hell does that mean? What the hell does that mean? Execute saved path. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's this path here, right? Oh, yeah. Got it. Execute. Order 33. Yeah, walk the path that I've already laid out, basically. That's this here. Shit, that guy's gonna attack me, isn't he? Shit. Oh, no. That guy's definitely gonna attack me, isn't he? Alright, what else? Yep, I already know that. Okay, well... Oh, you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna build my lodge over here so I can take advantage of this. Or my lodge right here, right? Because that's gold and that's this. Oh, fail. Oh, I knew it! Bastard. On their way across the land, your troops stumble upon an unsettling-looking mound of mud and pebbles. 2 larger stones make the eyes makes the eyes and a gaping hole sits where a mouth would be. I wonder what this is supposed to be. Orcs! Oh no! Orcs. Why did it have to be orcs? Can I levitate? An adventure on this location can only be unlocked by the crystal on your tower. To access the thingy, the domain of your tower must reach this location. Oh, they're talking about this. Exploring the fairy grass you find. You can traverse any terrain. Nice. Aha! I can traverse any terrain. For how long, though? Yes, it does, Pipcha. Your troopers do level up over time. So when my troopers level, they randomize, like, a set of traits that I pick from. So I can choose whatever it is. I don't think there was a reroll button. I can't tell. You missed that part of the stream earlier, where I was picking my traits. This guy's 214, right? This guy's 124. I should be able to win, right? You will win without losses. Yeah! Okay, so I'm going to show you how that works now. The upgrade. Consume using stop bleeding unit in battle. Oh, hey, I got some bandage. Some undiscovered faction I increase with them. So this is a regular troop. You can level them up. It doesn't look like I get a reroll. There's no reroll button. So I must choose between these two. It's randomized, by the way. It's not always the same. For each enemy in radius, this unit gains Vanguard. Ooh, what? That's very nice, right? Melee damage. Why would I not take this? That's nice. This is my hero. My apprentice, because I'm the mage. The player's the mage. This is my apprentice. I can get another apprentice once I get to the other building. Alright, so the apprentice has 3 choices. Removes all negative status effect from an ally unit within 5 range. That's an ability. Why would you not take... Yeah, I know, right? Why would you not take Vanguard? Stupid choices. The game has design issues, yes. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something on that. But I think Vanguard is probably the most logical choice, right? This is an ability. I can choose a new ability, right? Removes all negative status effect from an allied unit from 5 range. Deals white damage to an enemy unit in 4 range. So there's a thing called white power. And black power, and then what else? And death power in the game. There's different elemental powers, basically. So white damage to an enemy unit in 4 range. It uses 2 focus. Focus is kind of like mana. And then apply Nimble to all allied unit in 6 radius around the user. Nimble does what? This unit won't trigger attacks of opportunity. Oh, Nimble, huh? Nimble. Removes all negative effect. This is a free action, right? It does not take up my action. So I've been auto-resolving, by the way, so I have not been doing the tactical turn-based combat. I believe it's a hex-based combat. Removing focus is not bad. This is instant damage, right? For 1 action point. I'm gonna go with damage. And then I'm gonna go back. I want to put my lodge right over there. That's it, right? I don't want to go there. Okay. Oh, that's the trooper that I just got. I get to fly for a short period of time. For how long, though? It doesn't say how long. Maybe I'm missing. Oh, it says for 2 turns. Right there, it does actually say it. For 2 turns, huh? In turn. Alright, the mine is gone, right? 1 more turn to get that. Hire soldier. How long is it gonna take for the tower? 2 more turns. Troopers, right? But you know what? Cancel that. No, that's fine. I'll leave it. I was gonna move it over here just to make it symmetrical, but... Oh no, do I get full refund? I do get refund. Yeah, I just wanted to make it look symmetrical. Stack all my orders over here. Maybe my workshop along this. Next one's level 25, right? I get another tower, 3 more tower rooms. I get another apprentice slot. My domain grows stronger. Okay. And then my all fire flow. And my research. The spice must flow, right? The all fire must flow. I don't know if this is not actually working in my favor, right? Yeah, it's not, because I'm not getting the hiring slots. A seat of the king? Control of this location is conflicted. But I don't really control it. Domain? It is in my domain. Yeah, I don't know. Execute. Execute! Order 66. Blackwood. Arch bristles. Bone dust. I'm getting boned. Alright, to get to that, I have to fly my tower to that spot. Oh no! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hopefully I can retreat again. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Treat. Nice. Okay, that's done, right? Time to levitate. Okay. I mean, I can go there and get... I think that gets me the ability to hire. I get gold, gold, gold. I gotta first explore it, though. Right. Yeah, let's go there. Hang on, can I set it down? Landing, right. I gotta move first. Okay, I think that's in my radius, right? It's not in my radius. Oh, it's not in my radius. Oh my god. Some farmers cross your path armed with flails and scythes and led by a few hunters. They stop and wave at you. Will you join the wolf hunt? We've lost a number of our flocks over the last few months. Now it's finally time for payback. We don't have much, but we can offer provisions. You already have professional help. We have more important things to do. Will you join the hunt? You already have professional help. What does that mean? You know what? Let's take the first one, right? I could see the scythes. But why flails? You mean the farmers thingy, right? I don't know. I mean, I should take it, right? Huh. I don't know, I'm thinking. There are plenty of wolves for all of us. Or we have more important things to do. Oh yes, these good hunters offer their help too. The leader of the hunters shoos the farmers away, closing in on you. Don't get involved. This is our little business. You get my meaning? There are plenty of wolves for all of us. Fine, we have more important things to do. Yeah, okay. Size, right? It's cis? Size. Size. Size? I think it's size. They snarl as they readjust their crossbow. We'll see who hunts what. How charming. Oh, this is wolf hunt quest, huh? Oh, there's an all-fire over there, too. It's owned by somebody else. Hang on, I can look it up, actually, the word.
Scythe.
Size. Sounds like size. Sky. It's not skies. Size.
Scythe. Scythe.
Size. It should be sickles, right? Skies. Size. Size. Alright, well this one I'm building a house. Oh, I don't have any points left. Oh, there we go. Right click, left click, left click. I do have points. Sorry, no, that was right click. That was right click. That's all I got, right? Oh, he can't move there. Why can't he move there? Oh, it's on the water. Oh, that was a good idea. Oh no. Not a good idea, guys. 170 feet? You know, we actually have more power. But they all might jump on us. Very bad idea. Alright, let's choose an apprentice. The magic that lives within every being of EO is channeled into the minds of the most able mages here. Choose your apprentice wisely, for there are not many that can be taught in its ways. Do I want? You can hire only one apprentice here. Choose wisely. Do we want the dwarf? Who is what? He's a warden. Or he has the ability warden. Wardens are beacons of hope, supporting their friends with the might of Anor's light. Every ally in this unit's attack gains healing. This unit gains healing. Healing this unit in battle is 50% more effective. Grants the skill Guardian Men. Okay, so the Warden is actually a type. And the Warden comes with Guardian Men ability. And a Protector. Warden Protector is a combination of traits here. As a bulwark in the middle of their front line, allies look up and rally around a Protector. Extra health? Grants absorb pain. Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. This dwarf is a tough guy, huh? Links this unit to target ally unit in 6 range for 3 turns. Any damage dealt to target is dealt to this unit instead, but reduced by 33%. Ooh! This guy is definitely a tank. Interesting. Bring the pain. He also has extra health points. Healing this unit in battle is 30% more effective. Heals health of... Oh, okay. I'm very, very leaning towards this top, right? Versus what is this? Where's your deal? Earthmaster. Earthmasters provide rock-solid defenses for themselves and allies through shaping the ground around them. I get extra armor. Grants the skill Summon Barrier. I could basically create a shield. This guy's an earthbender, basically. Right. The last Earthbender. Create Earth Barrier on a position in 5 range. That's basically a wall. Alright. And you're the Warden again. Alright, alright. What do I want? The Warden top or the Warden bottom? The Warden definitely is useful because you can heal. This guy gets extra health and he absorbs the pain. This guy is extra armor. And I can create a barrier. Alright. Any damage dealt to target is dealt to this unit instead, but 33%. What do you guys think? That one or this one? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Armor, huh? Being able to create a wall, how effective is that going to be? Plus absorbing tank. How much health do you have initially? I can't tell what his health is. But having a wall is not bad either, because it forces the units to move around further. It technically protects another unit. Right? Because I could technically protect a unit from getting hit if I have a wall up. Especially against range attacks. And a 5 range radius. What about the range on this? That's a 6 range radius. I think about how effective armor was in prior battles, but I'd lean towards the tank. You're leaning towards the tank? Well, the armor is useful for her, assuming that... Oh wait, no, the armor is for everybody, right? Earth Master provides a rock-solid defense for themselves and allies, shaping the ground around them. That is armor for her and everybody. And this guy is health for everybody, right? Why do I feel like defense is better? Because you reduce damage, right? If you can figure out how to gain health in other ways, overall, armor is the best choice, right? Because you reduce your incoming damage. Health, it's like, well, if you take a lot of damage, that health is only going to last for so long. If you end up healing, you have less to heal, right? Right? Because if you have healing ability, it's more cost effective to reduce the to use the healing, right? Because then healing does not have to recover as much. I mean, health does certainly help against having a bigger buffer in the case of like large damage attacks. I think I'm gonna go with the chick. Inspect. Oh, I can inspect. She's got 50 points of health. 9 armor. 9 armor. Oh, he's got 100% of health. Oh, that's because of the... this is already added to this. So that's already added. 100? What is this? 100 power? 96 power. They're roughly the same. She moves at 7. He moves at 6. She moves further. He's got more willpower. The other guy has more focus. No, their willpower is exactly the same. He has more focus, which means he can cast more spells. He just can't move as far. Melee attack is 16. Melee attack is 16. She has a skill called Stone Fist, which is 23. He's got a mental bolt. Oh, that does 18 points of damage. Which is white power. 23 points of power, which is physical damage. What's follower? This unit is a devout follower and requires no upkeep costs. Improves movement penalties of force. Ignores movement penalties of force. Strong-minded. Immune to mind control. Apprentice. Okay, let's go back. Take care of this. Look at this guy. He's also strong-minded. He's also a protector. Okay, alright. Roughly the same, but this guy has an ability to do 28 missile. Range of 5. Stone Fist is also a missile damage. 23. Range of 5. Repeated once per action. What's repeated mean? Repeated once per action. Cannot be used while engaged. What the hell does the other one mean? Cannot shoot over obstacles. Oh, interesting. Cannot shoot over obstacles. Interesting. Alright, so she can create the wall is an obstacle, right? Forced remover. Okay, the other guy has the ability, or the other chick has the ability of Forster, right? And does he have Forster? He doesn't have Forster. Interesting. So this chick here ignores movement penalties of forest, which is quite interesting. During a combat, when there are forest tiles, I can just go onto the forest. Okay, this is 9 armor. This guy has 9 armor. But the other one also provides armor to everybody, right? Or no, where's that ability? Armor to everybody, right? Provides rock-solid defenses for themselves and allies through shaping the ground around them. Plus 2 armor. Alright, I will go with this tank guy. I think that might be fine. Because this can shoot through obstacles. And being able to absorb somebody else's damage. That might be better. Yeah, let's go with this guy. Alright, I've made my decision. That's my final answer. Apprentices and heroes are some of the stronger units in the game. They have a reserved slot in each stack, increasing its combat power considerably. Both can also carry magical artifacts and have their own powerful spells. Apprentices are further able to build a lodge, which emanates your magical influence and extends your domain around it. Okay. Alright, that guy is together, right? What's this? Can't tell. I need to find a new location to put my domain. Nice. Oh, we should be able to take care of that guy easily. Yar. Nice, I get gold nugget. Adds a point to every essence you already have. A point invested. Oh, nice. 10 to my reserve. Wait, is it? Oh, no, 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 no! Abort, abort. Oh, no! Oh, wait, he's not gonna attack me, right? I don't think he moves. Speed, health. Jesus, an extra 5 points of health, huh? Which is more important, extra health or moving faster, guys? I guess move faster. I'm pretty sure that chest does not move. Week of the Shana. Shana na na. All units have 100% regeneration. Nice. Cities and shop have new inventory. Nice. All beast units have extra damage. Troop quarters got constructed. Nice. Studies got constructed. Nice. What's this? My corrode spells. That is a beast. I think I said that one right there, right? Control of this location is conflicted. Okay. The inn is part of my thingy, right? I don't know if that counts towards my money increase. What's the breakdown? From locations. 7 from locations. I think that is the location that gets me something. That is not a location. These guys are not coming after me. Alright, no one's coming after me, right? I think that's where we need to go for our quest. This is the spring cleaning. I don't think this guy is coming out of the... Oh, he... Okay, that is available. We can pass through this. Research book. Unexplored location. Explore the site for research and knowledge. Okay. I can't get to that. Oh, I can levitate now, right? Huh. Oh no! no. I can levitate. I don't know if I wanna... I guess I'll go there. Alright, so that is my lodge. Nice. That's in my territory. And then... mineable, but I can't mine. I've already explored it. I'm pretty sure I don't get anything out. Yeah, I've already explored it. I need to get these guys to come back. I don't think it's a good idea to go that way. Now this guy is not an enemy specifically, right? I don't know. He hasn't attacked me, so I don't know. I think I should go back this way. And just merge up with my troopers. And then... this guy? What's this? Oh, look at this. I got a book. Ooh, an artifact. Oh, okay. Let's take a look. You have an artifact, right? Equip your heroes with... your heroes and apprentices with powerful artifacts to bolster their combat powers. Pay attention to what kind of artifact slots each hero or apprentice has, as that affects what you can equip. Find artifacts by playing adventures, visiting an artificer, or crafting them yourself. Okay. Plus damage. Death Bolt. Do death damage, right? What about the other guy? What, do you have death powers? White resistance? Mental bolt, right? I'm gonna give it to this guy. And then I need to... okay, that guy. Nice. I think that moves towards me, right? What is this? Nice. What is this? A Thieves Guild. And turn? Let's show them how it's done. Can I use this? When you finally track the wolves down, the hunters stay in the, by the villager's side behind you, claiming it is for their protection. Let's show how it's done, right? Oh shit. This battle takes place in a mage's domain. Domains affect battles or battling units in various ways. Hover over the icon to see details on these effects. Units will die. Guys, I should have applied this. Oh, Beast gets +3! Oh! I can't retreat either. Oh my god, guys. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Oh my god. I should have. Oh, can I go back? What turn was this? This is week 3, day 2. Is there a way to escape out of this? Shit, guys. This is bad. Yeah, the buff was in effect. All beast. But blah blah blah. The combat is the heart of your path to victory. It is played in alternating turns, ending one side has been vanquished. The defeating army begins. Defending army. Now is your time to act. Select individual units to give them orders. Once everyone has acted, end your turn. Each unit has 3 actions available per turn. You may spend all of them to attack, execute abilities, or use up 2 for movement during your turn. Hang on, what turn is this? Oh, there's no load, guys. Hang on. Was there autosave? I don't know if there was autosave. This is not gonna end well, that's all I can say. I didn't see that they were all crazy beasts. Any save progress will be lost, yes. Okay, there was an autosave right before that. That was not a choice I wanted to make. There was a choice that says not now, right? I should have done the not now. Oh, yeah, I can get the hell out of here, right? How's my movement so bad? That's exactly where we were before, right? I need to save this just in case. Because we might lose the autosave. Beast? We're in the week of the beast, right? It's not a good idea to do it during the beast week. I think I said go back, right? Alright, that's the wolf. They're definitely more powerful. As you approach the large gate, the guards salute to you respectively. Royal Magician, it is a great honor to receive your help. Please, come right through. The gates open and one of the guards come to stand beside you, pointing towards a swirling mass of dark clouds in the distance. This is the castle. The place is crawling with undead. May the light of the All-Father guide you safely. Alright, which one of these guys do I want out? 20, 30. This guy has more defense. The guy has more damage. What's your... What is this guy useful for? He's just got extra armor? No. What makes this guy better? Why is this guy useful? Armor against melee. Oh, he's got armor against melee. Okay. That's my group, right? Now, what is this guy? He's the range dude, right? Alchemist minion. Minions! Attack! 18 points of damage? Wow. Melee attackers. Wait, do I have an extra slot? Oh, I do have an extra slot. Oh. I'll take it. That puts this guy in a bad situation. How's my spice flowing? And this gets me more research per day. And that's gold, right? I don't really need research. I need more gold. Alright, that's fine. And then you change your mind. I need to merge the apprentice guy with this group over here. Nice. How long is it gonna be? I don't know, how long is it gonna be? Just in case. Alright, let's go with this one as well. I don't think I can stack it, right? I'm pretty sure it doesn't stack. Lowering their physical defense. I don't know if it stacks. It does. Well, I don't know. We can find out, I guess. Does not stack, guys. Shit, that was such a waste. That was a waste. It does not stack. Alright, well, we learned something new. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice spot there. Oh, it's owned by orcs. Okay, that's the wolf. Alright, you guys can merge. Till all are one. Transformers, merge. Beastmasters. Oh, I can go over the mountain again. And get back home. Oh no. Oh no. We win, right? We win without losses. Yarr! Alright, what do you want? Vanguard, right? White resist, Vanguard. Oh my god, undeads are coming. Oh shit. The enemy will completely destroy retreat. Nice, I retreated onto the other side. Oh, how are you coming over the mountain? Fail. Merge. Well, it is a bear. Bear. Fail. I mean, it's a polar bear, though, right? Beastmaster. We do have powers, right? Alright, thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. Might be a Pezzy in disguise. What is a pleasy? What's a plezzy? Is that a type of bear? Alright, somewhat out of place here, you find a beautiful cottage. There are nicely trimmed bushes, artistic flower beds, even a shell-shaped fountain. Sadly, it is devastated by masses of the undead, and groaning and panting chokes the air. Kill those appalling creatures, yes. You win without losses. Yarr! Pisley is polar grizzly bred together. Size and most of the colorization of a polar bear, but the aggression of a grizzly. Horrifying. I see. Pisley. I see. That's a type of bear. Alright, with the undead dealt with, you are free to stroll through the beautiful gardens. Passing the estate, you see the main room adorned with lush rugs, a heavy chandelier, and paintings on every wall. Let's return to Lady of the House. Take valuables you can. Take what valuables you can. Let's return to Lady of the House. Sure. We should have just taken the what valuables we can, right? That guy can harvest. More white resists. We already know how to harvest. Alright, more health. More damage. More damage. Where's the lady of the house? I think lady of the house is this one over here, right? Where are my quests? Where's my list of quests? Hey, thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. Other adventures. Oh, I guess I should have gone into the castle. I'm not quite sure. There's so many, huh? How do I get out of the screen? M key? Oh shit. Oh my god. Hello? It's a scroll wheel forward. This is the hex. This is the highlight harvest vault. Target location income. This is the map overview. What is my current quest? I don't know what my current list of quests is besides the world map, but that's not very informative though. That's the thing. If this is my current quest list, it just tells me where to go, but I'm like, what am I supposed to do? It doesn't say anything. Oh, this is terrible. He doesn't have a house. Yep, that is terrible. He is 235, right? I should be able to kill him. You might lose some units. Abort. What's that? He's not attacking me. Huh, it's not attacking me. I suppose that's a good thing, right? Owned by undead. I can't attack him. My main quest is... Task is free the castle. I mean, that is the main quest. Like, I think that's the quest to win, right? I think I just need to go back to that one. Yeah, I think I just need to go back. And then you guys merge, right? This wisp is kind of crappy. Alright, I think what I'll do is I'll make my lodge over here. Alright, go. Oh my god, there's so many mobs here. Is that a bad guy? I don't think it matters, right? That's independent, right? Win without losses. Yar. What's this? Oh, I get a human worker. Oh, look at that. Oh, a human worker, huh? Yar! What does this do? Oh, I get an ability, rally, huh? So I can choose stats or I can gain abilities too as a potential. Willpower to ally units in 6 radius. Focus. Apply nimble to ally units. Oh, okay. Nimble is no attack of opportunity. I'll take the rally. Speed. Extra damage. Damage. Oh, wait, a turn. Oh, actually, I can move, right? Movement points restored. Ooh, oh my god, that's so nice. What's this? Visiting units will receive a blessing once per week. Oh, look at that, I got blessings. Units always deal maximum damage. Oh my god, that's so good. Auto resolve, right? Win without losses. Yar. And you get what? Willpower, daily regeneration. I'll take the daily regeneration. Looks like you could use it. Okay. But probably I should just wait, right? There. Right, so that is fine. Now what? You. Go back to spring cleaning. Execute order 66. Alright, who else? Nice. Dun 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 dun. Oh. Hang on, give me a second here. Alright, what's this say? Week of the Guardians. Traveling is blessed by Guardians as many seek to visit nearby temples. Faction promotions. +1 to world map movement. Nice. Cities and shop have more inventory. So the beast has gone, right? Faction promotions, none. Oh, what's this? Rumor has it that the famous sail is anchored nearby, an airship hunted fanatically by the new purity of light and piloted by traveling wizards renowned for spreading knowledge of how many magical arts work. Though they are expensive, you could pay them a visit and broaden your horizons on what other schools of magic have to offer. At last, I will see her for myself. Oh, okay. You knock on the door once again, greeted by the young boy. Have you cleared the undead away? We made short work of them. The boy scurries away, no doubt to inform the lady of the house, and you hear a cheer from the topmost rooms. Soon after, he returns with your promised gold. Our work here is done. I probably should have taken whatever extra loot I could. That would have been better. In a tavern, you overheard a conversation. Old Danny told me he saw them spiders crowding in South Watch. I hope they will kill those monsters before they come your... Imagine walking up to your house being crushed underneath a spider as big as your barn. You have a spider problem. We can handle that. How much is killing those spiders worth to you? Hello, hello, Tio. Thank you for hanging out. How much is a spider worth to you? We ain't got the money to pay for that. The militia already drained us dry with taxes. If you do kill them, maybe the South Watch militia will reward it. That's what we all pay taxes for, isn't it? Alright. Kill the spiders. And then this one? Alright. Alright, that guy can't do anything. Order 66. And that guy's working on the thingy, right? And that guy's mining. Alright. And that guy's all healed up. I need to eject this guy and get him to do something else. The Wisp doesn't do any attacks. Oh, the Wisp does do... No. The Wisp does do attacks, actually. It has mental abilities. Alright, I guess I can take a Wisp around. That's fine with me. I can probably add another room, right? It increases gold per day. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a way to do an extension. Oh, craft extension. Each room in your tower can be improved with extensions. Extensions crafting is a costly but worthwhile undertaking. The number of extension slots is limited, so you have to decide which extensions best fit your path. Built extensions can be replaced by building another one on top of them. Okay. Unlike other types of crafting, every room extension recipe is available to you from the start. Match one of the available recipes to craft that extension. No valid recipe found. Okay, well this is silly because we already know what the recipes are. Extra gold per day. Room crafting duration is reduced. Room crafting cost modifiers reduced. Okay, so if I come up with this combo, I get extra gold. I need 6 green, guys. I can't get 6 green off of this combo. I can't get 6 combo off of that. Green, right? Green. I need green. Green dot. I need how many more greens? I need 4 more greens, right? I can't come up with 4 greens. Shit, I can't come up with 4 greens. One, 2, 3. Shit, I can't come up with 4 greens. I only have 2 more greens. Come on. Those are my green choices. Yeah. What's amplifier? As a point to every essence, you already have a point invested. That's only adds 1 point. That's useless. Shit. I can't craft it. Can't do it. Alright, what about you? What's this icon? Demolish. Oh, we don't want to demolish. And this one is what? Hiring slots is increased. Adds a sniper's enchantment to your towers, shooting enemies in battle. Increases your tower's sight by +3. Ooh, the sniper tower is very useful. All owned units in domain gets plus willpower and extra health regeneration. New units start with 40 experience. Tower hiring duration is -1. Oh. Oh. That is actually useful. That is very useful. Blackwood. Fur. Boots with the fur. I need how many more? I need 2 more, right? Which shouldn't be too hard. Actually, since fur is... I only have 1 unit of fur. Have lots of ashes. Go with that. The drill instructor, right? New units start with 40 experience. Tower hiring duration is reduced by 1. Yes. Yes. That is a good deal. Very, very good. Oh man, if we can do another one of those. That would be nice. Right? Because then we'll get 80 points. And reduce the duration. Alright, the research. Extra research. Find 10% more loot. Proficiency per day. Ooh! Proficiency per day. 10% chance to catch souls of defeated enemies. Find more loot. Proficiency per day lets us level up faster. Right. I need a total of 6, right? Just 2 of these is fine, right? That's just water, right? Gunpowder, right? Craft. Alright, that's useful. What about this one? Extra research per day. Increase the yield of all alchemical thresholds. Extra research per day. That's 3 units. I can't come up with that. Well, I can, but do I want to? I don't think it's worth it. I don't have a lot of resources. What's it say? Grants 10% cheaper crafting when inside your domain. Oh, okay, cool. Darkness. That is about to end, right? I'm always gonna get this. That will eventually end. I get a blessing once per week. Look at that. Maximum damage. With and without loss. Yar! What is this? Ooh, an artifact. Trinket ingredients. Liberating certain locations within your domain allows you to hire specific units from your towers. A goblin den, for example, enables you to hire goblin brawlers, goblin archers, blah 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 blah. This is a thieves' den. I can hire thieves. And it also generates me gold, right? Alright, what is this? More speed. Damage against undead units. Ooh, damage against undead units. Why wouldn't I choose that one? That's a really good one. Rally. Deals 15 damage to an enemy in range. Oh, that's very useful. Take it. That guy has a range ability. Well, how about that? Very useful. Alright, where's my other dude? Where's my other dude? Oh, he's parked. Nice. Let's go to the castle, see what these guys have to offer. That's that one, right? That one right there. I can trade there, buy research, and hire new units. Do that. Oh, I don't have anything research selected. Magic missiles. Study endless moving patterns of all fire grants an insight into every fabric of creation and every magical effect that exists. Okay. Insight. Sure. That seems to be okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then I'll continue. So BRB real quick here.